Today, the superintendent is meeting with families at Bedichek Middle School in South Austin. And that is where KXAN's Barrett Tryon is joining us now live just outside the school. Barrett, what are some of the issues that you heard from both parents and others involved today?
Hi, good morning, Will and Avery. Yeah, a little bit of a unique situation that we've seen in all these meetings. Fewer parents showed up to this meeting, but certainly this is more of a working class school. And while maybe that was the case with fewer parents, there are actually classrooms of students that came in during the meeting with the superintendent earlier this morning to protest the school's planned closure. Now, as we've been talking about, Bedichek is one of 13 schools that is on the chopping block. However, the school may not go away entirely just yet. There's a chance it could end up at a new campus with pre-K through 8th grade. Now, that's one of the things being considered ahead of that November 20th deadline and vote by trustees. Although, really important to note here, that new campus would not be ready by the new school year. Another idea that's being floated around is making it a dual language campus. Well, the superintendent took lots of questions from students who were really concerned about what their particular future looks like.
The goal moving forward is to go through this process and then restart Bedichek into a different program based on what the community and what our students need. So that would be the plan moving forward.
All right, so besides trying to save that $20 million, the district also hoping to up its enrollment. AISD has seen a 14% drop over the last decade. And back out here live, there is one more community meeting left that happens Wednesday morning, guys, and that is with Ridgetop Elementary.
Barrett, thank you. Okay, if the district's plan is ultimately adopted, you mentioned a new campus necessarily would not be ready by the end of the school year. Where would these students go when and if their school closes?
So there's three options right now. It's Covington, Prentice, and Mendez Middle Schools. The superintendent says a majority of these students will end up going to Covington. Now, something that we haven't talked a lot about is Bedichek is currently under a school turnaround plan, and because of that they've had 3 years of below average ratings, and because of that, wherever most of those students go, which is presumably Covington, that turnaround plan will follow them to that new school. Also, what's interesting here, the superintendent mentioned that he will assign new principals to these schools that are inheriting all these other kids. That's something he wants to get in place, obviously, after this vote, so early December, so that they can start making decisions looking ahead to that new school year. He also talked extensively today about job fairs for teachers and staff who might not move to the new school and making sure they're placed appropriately. He said there's multiple fairs that are planned really for the spring to get that to happen. Guys?
Barrett, I want to circle back to something you shared a few moments ago, and that the students really took a central role in today's protests at this campus meeting. So what more did they share about their reasons for doing that?
Sure. So a lot of them were very engaged in this entire process. Parents and teachers and staff here at the school say so. They showed up in the middle of his presentation. They were quiet. They're very respectful, but they did ask a lot of questions. There's a lot of concerns about my friend goes here. I've met friends here. What happens next? They were worried about that. Also, something else they were concerned about was the athletic department, because obviously you have academics, but athletics are just as important to kids these days. And so they're worried about those athletic programs and whether or not they would carry over to that new school. That's something the superintendent says that they're certainly looking at. But Bedichek students were really informed and really well versed and realized that the writing could be on the wall for them, that the potential for the future of the school is up in the air. But of course, we won't know that officially until the 20th. Guys?
Barrett, thank you so much for following it today from Bedichek Middle School. We appreciate it. We do want to go in depth into the new draft, as that was, of course, just released a few days ago. So in that new plan, the district is considering relocating Garza Independence High School in East Austin off Chacon Street to Martin Middle School, that building in East Austin, which is near Lady Bird Lake. You can see those two locations on this map. It would expand it to serve 6th through 12th grade.
The district is also considering relocating the Alternative Learning Center to the building currently supporting Garza. The district says this would free up space to reimagine Mendez Middle School. Now, our in-depth coverage on all of this, and including details about this new draft plan, you can find that all on our website on our homepage at KXAN.com.